Hi, hello everyone. How are you guys doing? Welcome back to Showers of Ibuku podcast. This is a different background, right? I know this is a sign that I'm on holiday, and it's even been a bit cold. Is it a bit? It's actually been cold where I am, so I have to weaponize myself against this cold. And that might even reflect in my voice, but anyways, we are good. The audio is still going to be fine. And in case you also hear any sound, anything sounding like livestock or anything, don't worry. Enjoy my holiday with me. This is still Showers of Ilku podcast, and you are welcome. How's the holidays been for you? How was Christmas? How's the celebration with family, with friends? Where did you go? What did you do? Or were you just in your house? Oh well, I can relate. If you were just in your house, because I've had a Christmas period like that where I think like 2 years ago it was just there, nothing. I didn't do anything. I didn't go anywhere. I was just in the house. Anyway, and I mean, if you're an introvert, introverts don't like to go out. But me, I used to be an introvert. Now I, I can't say whether I'm completely an introvert anymore because people I'm an introvert, yeah, but these days I find myself in different situations and I see the way I respond, like the way I act and all of that. And I'm thinking to myself that hello, I thought we were an introvert. Like recently I was even in the midst of some youth and we're just playing games, having fun, for the holiday. And I was all energetic and all, and I'm like, where did all this energy come from? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm now an ambivert. I don't know. But anyways, I'm just saying that to relate with people that didn't go out. So I hope you've been enjoying this holiday very well. And if you watched the previous episode, I hope you've been maximizing this period. Look, don't sleep on it too. Don't you sleep on it. I've been maximizing it myself. So I mean, even aside bonding with family and getting to know them more, I'm also spending some time alone, just reminiscing over the year, recalibrating, thinking of the new year, though not pressuring myself anyway. I know there's always this high expectation when it's almost a new year. You're like, what am I going to do? How am I going to set goals? Goals, this, goals, that. Anyway, I mean, we should have goals. We should have things that we're setting our eyes on for the new year. But I'm just taking it one step at a time, thinking of, I mean, appreciating everything that has happened this year. And I'm looking forward to the next year with high hopes, with great expectations. Just I'm just being very optimistic, just trusting that things would turn out well. And even if they don't want to, I'll just improvise, right? There's a way you can. They say turn your what do they say? Turn your lemons to lemonade, right? Yes, you can improvise all those. You get it. Okay, guys. So welcome back here, where you can be at peace in every way, every day. That's you. That's gonna be you again in 2025. No pressure, right? No pressure. Just the new year is gonna come, and we are going to do amazing. We are going to do amazing. We are going to do amazing. Yes, by God's grace, we are going to do amazing. You're going to look back at 2025. In fact, I'm going to say from now that 2025 was awesome. I nailed it. I accomplished it. Everything I wanted to do. So, but don't forget to put in the work. Yeah. So, what are we looking at today? Don't worry. No pressure. Yeah, I know that we are resting and this is the holiday and we are I mean, wait, guys, this is going to be the last video for 2024. Hey, 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 this is going to be the last video. Wow. Anyway, I mean, it's just been a great year. We are going into 2025 with great expectations, just hoping that things work out really well. Maybe there were some things that we wanted to do in 2024 we couldn't do, or there are some things that we want to try out, like new things that we want to try out in 2025. And we are just really hoping that things would work out well. The first I'm going to say is that, don't just hope, have targets, strategize, have things that you're setting before your eyes, draw in quote your own vision, but like putting the pictures of things that you want to see at the end of the year, things that you want to see play out in your year, having them in a pictorial form where you can see them, you can envision them, right? And there's a way that works with your mind to help you achieve what you see in the picture. Yeah. So let's talk about trying out new things, or stepping into the unknown. 2025, no one knows 2025. This is the first time everyone is going into the new year. And because of the high expectations, because of the many things that we would have been seeing, hearing that, it's the new year, new this, new that, you may be thinking that, so how do I even try this out? How do I feel into all of this? And it's like you are just here, and that's 2025, and you're looking at 2025 like, what's gonna happen here? Right? So I want to really encourage you that you shouldn't give room for any form of imposter syndrome. And that basically is doubting yourself. Despite the fact that you have an evidence of previous success, things that you've done before, you have a track record of things that you've achieved, but this time you're doubting that you can do this, or you can make this work. And there are going to be a lot of new things. I mean, I'm sure that if you begin to think about it now, you would remember things that you had no clue about. They were looking so mysterious to you. And somehow you got a wind of it. You got a hand of it. You were able to handle it. And the truth is, it's okay to not know. Look, what you don't know is just because you don't know it yet. You don't know what you don't know just because you don't know it yet. The moment you decide to learn about it and you get it and you know it, that's all. I mean, have you had cases where you maybe something was wrong with your car or your generator or your device or one machine in your house or something, and you had to spend lots of money to get someone to come and fix it, just to find out that, maybe you just needed to change something, or just switch on something, or just turn off something, and that was what you were having a headache about. You had to spend all of that money just because you don't know. But the moment you know, of course, if something like that happens another time, you don't have to go and call somebody again. You just do what they did the last time, because now you know it. So as we are all going into the new year, and you come across things that are unknown to you, or you're coming across fields that you really want to try out for the first time, you're coming across new things. The first thing, which is just the basic thing, it's okay to not know, as long as you're willing and ready to learn about it, right? When you come across things that you're not aware of, please read books. Read books, read books, read books, read books. I'm sure this is not the first time that you're learning about this or that you're hearing this. Read books. It does not even have to be an academic kind of book. You can just even read a novel. Just read books. Read books that, I mean, from the title, from the author, you already have an idea of what it could be about. I mean, in terms of the areas of life that is going to touch on for you. So Read books, because as you read, you're learning new words, you're getting knowledge. You're just learning for free. Like, you're just reading books, and then you're just gathering in so much knowledge. So maybe you learn something about a country you've never been before, about a product that you've never known about. You're just learning there on a platter. So read books, read books. Another thing you want to do is something that I think I've repeated it like different times on this podcast, and it's that your association is very important. Associate yourself with bright minds, please, please. The kinds of associations that you have around you is going to determine your level of reasoning, the kinds of things that you say, the way your mind thinks about things. Maybe in your association, all you guys talk about is football. It's football. You're going to know a lot about football because you're going to be hearing different views. And if it's about, you guys are always talking about fashion, you're going to know a lot about it. And probably everything maybe that's your inner circle, and you guys are always talking about fashion. You have the tendency to always relate whatever happens to fashion. You just find a way to link it up with fashion, or the height of reason of those people will affect yours, and then you begin to think alike, you begin to reason alike. So if you also want to upskill your mind, to learn new things, then you have to consider the association of people that you keep close, the kinds of conversations that you have, the kinds of things that you do. In that conversation, you can even challenge yourselves to read books. I mean, it's even easier that way. For people that don't find it easy to read fast on their own, reading in groups helps you, because you have a book review, and then you guys are going to talk about it, and so you're really interested in going ahead to read again. And the last one I'm going to give you is research. I mean, just research about whatever it is that you want to do. Like, literally research. Read up stuff, read books, watch videos about it. Just gather as much knowledge as you can. I mean, there is almost nothing that you cannot find on the internet when you need to gather knowledge about it. So knowledge is free. Like, we have it at the tip of our fingers. We have it. I know you know this. So so it should make you think that, so why do you still feel like not trying something new just because you think you don't know it? You don't know it for as long as you don't know it. The moment you know it, you've known it, right? You just don't know it yet. So don't allow yourself to fall into some sort of imposter syndrome where you're in the midst of people and they're talking about things and you don't know it, and you begin to feel like, maybe I'm not as intelligent, maybe I'm not so bright. No, 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 no. You just don't know it yet. And this will be very helpful even for students in your school, in the university, and even across different areas of life, at your work. Maybe you are assigned a new role. You're assigned a new role, and you feel like, hey, how is this going to be? When I was going to start at my workplace, I was asking these questions. I was having so many expectations for myself. I was just thinking that, what if these people expect me to, like, what if these people really have high expectation of me, this and that? And I was asking this question like Mary, the mother of Jesus. I said, how shall these things be? Right? How will they happen? And I mean, today is not the day of story of my career journey, but literally I've had to learn so many things. And I mean, I've learned on the job, and I'm doing amazing. I can give myself that. So as you go into the new year, I'm really challenging you to challenge yourself. Yeah. I'm challenging you to challenge yourself. Don't hold back from learning new things, from trying out new things. It's a new year. So it's the new you that is no longer afraid of taking stepping out of your comfort zones, trying out new things. Just challenge yourself. I'm not saying that you pressure yourself or put yourself under so much weight that you cannot bear. I'm just saying that don't be comfortable in that comfort zone. Come on, step out. There are so many things ahead of you. Guys, I hope that you had an amazing time today. I trust that I'm going to see you in the new year. So this is me wishing you a happy new year, a happy 2025. Guys, have a great year. Have a great year and see you at the top at the TOP. Bye.